Chicken farmer took a walk out on his farm one day. He paused by his coop as he went along his way. And all at once a rotten egg hit him in the eye. It was a sight he dreaded, ghost chickens in the sky. He'd been a chicken farmer since he was 24, working for the colonel for 30 years or more, killing all them chickens and sending them to fry. And now they want revenge, ghost chickens in the sky. The beaks were black and shiny and their eyes were blazing red. They didn't have no feathers, the chickens were all dead. They picked that farmer up and he died by the claw. They cooked him extra crispy and served him with coleslaw. Chickens in the sky. I think I did it. May not have been good, but I did it. Yes.
We got the C for the chicken and the H for the hen with the I on the internet. Can't you see that's where she's been? K is for crazy chicken lady. 2EN, 2EN, 2EN. Chicken LADY. That chicken lady fly. Let that chicken lady fly. That chicken lady fly. So let that chicken lady fly.
Okay, cluck cluck, y'all. That song, I had it on my community page a while back. My mom found it and she's like, you got to hear this song. It's, she loved it. So I put it on my community post because she really recommended it. And anyway, I'm part of this ukulele group where people post the way they play songs, and that popped up today, and I was like, yeah, I got to learn it. So I learned it this morning. Hopefully it was okay. And it's hard for me just when I'm learning songs if I don't know the words to the songs, because I only really listened to that song once. But also, before we start, I got to do this, okay? So let me make sure my mic's on and working. Yes, okay. Every now and then it just, for some reason, doesn't cut on. So last week, after I did my Front Porch Fest, I get a call from my mom. I'm like, hello? I get no hello. I get no, hey, what are you doing? I get, you didn't say Labyrinth. I had it on my list. This is my chicken scratch. This is where I do my notes. This is my chicken scratch. Right here it says, movies that are still good. I circled it so you can see. Labyrinth. I don't know why I didn't say it. I just overlooked it. I do love that movie. I also didn't say Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure for movies I like because they're cheesy. So there, Mama. I did say it. I don't know if she believed me or not as to whether or not I really, had it on the list. Also, before we get started, everybody asks me about this shirt every time I wear it. Go collect yourself. I got it years ago. That's why it's all dingy and stained now. It's just a kind of lounge about work shirt. But I think I saw it on Amazon kind of recently still. So you can get on Amazon. It's not all that much. So today, we are doing some more green beans. Last week I was all like, yeah, we're probably not going to be doing any green beans. This is probably my last one. But I did get a few more. I actually did some of them this past weekend because I wanted some. We did vegetable soup. So good. vegetable beef. Also, this past weekend, a rarity for me, I ate chicken wings. Not my chickens. A local farm had some chicken for sale, and my husband had been really craving wings, so we got some. We made our own sauce from, you know, stuff from our garden and stuff. It was really good. I paid for it, but it was really good. So I need to do vice versa. Let me flip my page to my today's notes. Oh Lord, now I don't remember which side I went down. I hate it when that happens. Whew. So, I got some Lester news. He is being sort of a bully to me. Like the other ones, he's fine. But like to me, you know how, you know that thing that we always did growing up where you'd like put your knee in the back of somebody's knee and kind of make their leg fall out from under them? He does that. He like, not really headbutts, but he bumps it constantly. So every time I'm in the goat pen, I'm just like, oh, because he's doing like going back and forth between all my knees, and it drives me crazy. Oh man, I'm glad this is almost definitely going to be my last green beans, and I'm glad. I'm sick of doing shit to death. I'm ready for the fall. I'm ready for stuff to stop coming in so I can have a break. This past week, y'all, I need Mondays to recover these days, and not like for the reasons I used to need Mondays to recover. Like I work more on the weekends now than like all week. It's horrible. I was so tired yesterday. I mean, do y'all get so tired that you can't fall asleep because you're so tired? That's how it was last night. I was just like, oh, so tired. Little Cessna. But we pulled up our tomato plants, well, most of them, because they had kind of stopped putting out. We took all the green tomatoes off of them and did fried green tomatoes. We still got some of the Romas up because they're still putting out a little bit. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done with tomatoes, except for, you know, the few that we get in on the Romas. Tell you what, anybody who knows me in real life knows tomato season is my favorite. I love tomatoes. I'll eat a tomato in every single meal of some sort, whether it be in sauce form, just slices, a sandwich. So the fact that I'm saying that I never want to see a tomato again is obviously an exaggeration. I do want to see a tomato again, but like I don't want to see it for a while. I'm done. But we're getting the garden ready for some fall stuff, you know. We have been, you know, thinking about Halloween already, which y'all know I have tons of costumes already. So what I've been doing, like last year was the first time I actually showcased one of my own costumes that I did. But so I've been like getting characters and kind of reimagining, well, cosplay, I guess. Last year I did steampunk Snow White. And I'm going to steampunk all the Disney princesses at some point. But now I'm working on Little Mermaid. I don't know if I'll actually ever put that on this channel because it's the Little Mermaid. It's going to be somewhat revealing. And I've got scars from surgeries now that I'm just not comfortable showing most of the world. So, or, you know, even the small part of the world, because I guess it's not most of the world. But one that I think I'm going to be ready to show this year, and what I'll at least be it for Halloween night probably, is I have a strawberry shortcake outfit that I've worked on for a couple of years now. I think it's finally ready. There's a few things I'd like to add to it, but they're not essential to the costume. But it's reimagined kind of like a 1920s paperboy, and it's really fun. I do have plenty of other costumes. What I was thinking about doing is, y'all know how I dress up like for whenever I do a video in October. I might do a bunch of costumes and let y'all kind of decide what y'all think I should do for Halloween. But if we go the costume contest like we did last year, I didn't win. I should have. I'm pretty salty about that. I'll probably do my strawberry shortcake. I like to do the costumes that I do for the contest instead of store-bought costumes. I got tons of store-bought costumes though. But yeah, we're talking about what we're gonna do. We're already kind of getting some Halloween decorations up and out and ready. Buying a few more. I love Halloween is probably our favorite collective holiday. Now, Christmas is my favorite holiday. And honestly, I really love Thanksgiving. And that's probably a weird one for people to really love. But I just love, well, first off, I love the food. But second off, I love how family oriented it is, So I'm looking forward to holidays. Get out of this heat. I cannot wait for fall. Which reminds me, I've got to come up with something. Front Porch series is coming to an end. I typically end it with summer. So I've been trying to think of like other things to do for the autumn. If y'all have any ideas, let me know. There's a lot of. I thought about going and doing a lot of festivals because there's always a lot of festivals in the fall, and videotaping. Wow, that just showed my age. And filming it and so forth. But my husband's also on call a lot during the fall for some reason. It's crazy. I don't understand it. But like in fall, like he's on call a lot. So he's almost always on call on Halloween. I think last year was the first time in years he wasn't. So I don't know how many of the festivals we'd get to go to. So that's probably going to be out if that won't be a weekly thing if it happens. But I was thinking about I had one. Chicken's chili chatters, something like that. Because it's starting to get cool or chilly. And I don't know. We'll talk. Let me know your ideas. So I watch a lot of the old school Saturday morning cartoons. Like you can find them on YouTube, almost all of them. And I was just thinking to myself, I wonder how many adults still do that. How many of y'all still watch some of your old school cartoons that you did when you were little? When I was little, now I do it on Sunday because Saturday I'm usually at the farmer's market this time of year. But Sunday morning I am in front of the TV with a bowl of cereal, just like I'm a kid watching some 80s cartoons. Now, when I was a kid, Saturday was cartoon day. That's what I called it. Because I knew I was going to get to sit, and they had really awesome cartoons. I loved the Smurfs growing up. Let's see. Now, of course, I got older. Saved by the Bell was on Saturday. I love that, too. But growing up, I had an older brother, so a lot of the cartoons I watched were boy cartoons, like He-Man. I loved He-Man. I was so happy when She-Ra came along. But, I definitely remember watching G.I. Joe and the Justice League or Justice Friends or whatever that was. Thundercats, wow! I definitely watched Rainbow Bright and Care Bears. Love those. When I was able to get the hold of the TV, that is. Now, I'm sure if you asked my brother, he would remember something different. He'd probably say, oh, yeah, she always got the TV. But I remember him always getting the TV. And the reason I say that is because I definitely remember when my little sisters had come along. I remember feeling like I always had to watch their stuff. But I'm can tell you they probably felt like they always had to watch my stuff. My youngest sister, her favorite freaking show was Wishbone. Had to watch that crap all the time. I grew to like it a little bit, but it was frustrating because I was, older and didn't want to watch it. But what are some other? I loved Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when it came out. Loved it, and the real Ghostbusters. Yep. Let's see. Jim and the Holograms. How many of you ladies remember Jim and the Holograms? I love that show. It came on afternoons, I think. But I always wanted to be. All right, so I'm going to admit something to y'all that I don't admit to a lot of people. When I was young, Jazz, who was like the lead singer of the Misfits, and Jim, she was like the bad person. I secretly loved her. She was so much cooler than Jim. She dressed better. She had like green hair and stuff. Loved her. And I started thinking about, I actually did, there's a few cartoons that I've really liked. The person you weren't supposed to like. Yeah. Oh, sort of like, all right. I don't know if any of y'all watch on Showtime. If you don't, give it a watch. It's called Yellow Jackets. Love it. My mom got me into it. And so there's a girl in there named Misty. You're not supposed to like her. I love her. She is my favorite character. So what's funny about this show is I talked my husband into watching it with me once. And like one of the very first things that Misty, who is my favorite character, says is, "I'm a citizen detective." We're sort of like real detectives, but nobody asked for her help. And my husband was like, "Oh, that's why you like her. That's not why I like her." I don't know. I just love her quirkiness, I think. But yeah, she's the best. I hope for a happy ending with her. I don't know. I have a feeling this upcoming season may be the last season. It is so good. Check it out. Though, yeah, Yellow Jacket Showtime. I'm definitely recommending that to y'all. Okay, cluck, everybody. Ugh. I hate it when I look in there and I find like strings all in my finished pile. Cluck, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and nip this out. I'm going to finish these off camera. Once again, flash boil. Just basically, you're going to killing any bacteria off. And I put them in the freezer, and they're good to go for the winter and fall, whenever I use them. I probably won't have enough green beans to last me through the whole winter this year, but, it is what it is. Green beans are a luxury to me. Cluck.